everyone, it's Bea, and again welcome to Little Pieces or Bites of History. So as I'm sure you can tell just looking at the background here, we are overlooking the top, excuse me, a little bug there, of the Forum. Great Forum in Rome. A couple of interesting points to note. Obviously you can see the Colosseum there in the background. This place is completely chock full of historical information. You could spend hours and hours in here. A couple of highlights to note. Over there you can see the arch there of Septimius Severus. We also have, if you look quite far down past two columns there, looks almost like a wee bit of a rundown basement shed type thing. That is all that remains of the temple of the divine Julius Caesar, and that was where he was cremated, and that altar still stands here today. We have a small 3 columns just there behind that lovely big tree. In front of that lovely big tree, that is all that remains of the temple of the Vestal Virgins. And obviously up here we have the far side of the Palatine Hill. Now if you remember when we were talking on the last Little Bites of History, I was telling you about the history of the Palatine Hill and about the Imperial Palace. We were on the other side of the hill. Was the Circus Maximus where we were before, and here now is the Forum. The Forum was the political heart of the Republic for Rome for many years. You have to remember the Republic lasted nearly 500 years. It was not a short thing. The Roman Empire itself lasted 1,000 years, so you can work out for yourself which one worked a wee bit better than the other. A lot of these monuments and columns are still preserved in the way that they were, because for the longest period of time this was all completely covered with ground. We are currently standing at what was the original street level in like the 1800s, that sort of time, before excavations began. And if we look at this particular temple complex over there with the columns, and you can just see the stairs going up, if you were to look at that a wee bit closer, the stairs only go up so far to the base of the columns, but the door to the building is significantly higher than that. And it was because at the time when it was repurposed as a Christian building, that was the level of the street. They had no concept that underneath it there were columns and there were steps. It's amazing to look at all of this and think about what it was in ancient times, but it's also amazing to sit and think that only the tops of these buildings and the tops of these columns were visible for so many years until excavations began in the 1800s. Makes you kind of wonder what's beneath your own feet, doesn't it?